childish sometimes.
Welcome to the Omega Podcast. This is Wendell. Today we're going to take a quick look at Doctor Who Adventure Games number 1, City of the Daleks. It's going to run a little bit slow on my computer. It's an older computer, so there's an updated version and I haven't installed yet, so I find later. Starts with the BBC screen. This game isn't available yet in the US. It's supposed to be next month sometime for a fee. It was free to download over in the UK. And going down a little bit. So there's a Doctor and Amy coming out of the TARDIS. Let's go ahead and play a game. I'll go back. I have it set to very basic options. You can change the way the controls work. Or your display. See, I've got low quality. There's medium, high, very high. But that takes extra memory and it runs really super slow. And I didn't make any changes, so that's not a big deal. So let's go to episode 1. Where you can continue the game, and I had finished going through it once, so these 3 acts are already highlighted. It's a lot like a TV show. It has an opening and then you start off playing. So I'm going to say continue game. And they jump in the TARDIS. And then the loading screen comes up. This might take a little bit. It's not a bad game for free. I don't know how much they're going to charge here in the US. Hopefully it's not going to be an exorbitant amount. I will buy a copy once it is available here too. Here we have a couple of the new Daleks. Oh, that was a nice way to start, looking at Amy's butt. And I have the hints enabled, so it pops up different things. And you can control with the mouse, or with the keyboard. Mouse is a little more accurate, and you can look around. To move, walk, run, whatever, it is the right mouse button. The left mouse button interacts with things when it's available. See, like right now it says talk. If I get to that point, so if I click,
perhaps we can smash the barrier and get to the underground.
then Amy offers her advice. If I right click, then the Doctor starts moving. And you see there's Daleks here. This is after the opening intro sequence. So a large part of this game is just kind of avoiding the Daleks. And their line of vision is represented by those light cones. So if they see you, then it changes that the Doctor and Amy stand up and need to avoid the Daleks, which is kind of get to a place to hide. Oh, there's a collectible over here. Part of this game is collectables. Ooh, I found another Doctor card, the 6th Doctor. So it's in my collection, so we can take a look at my collection by hitting the return button. And there's the Doctors. I've got the 6th and the 5th. And the 10th. Also has companions. I have K9 for those. Friends. Adipose, I don't know, I guess they weren't an enemy, but I don't know, they'd call them a friend. And the enemies, a couple of them. Well, these are from the current series. And then Jelly Babies, which I had actually never seen before, so I'm assuming this is actually what they really look like, but I have a chocolate one. So anyway, we can go back. The middle mouse button or the space bar will activate your inventory, which will have items that you picked up and always a sonic screwdriver. But there's nothing for me to use it on, so it didn't do anything. If you can't use it there, it'll say, oh, it's not a good idea. If you ever get stuck, you can press escape, and it tells you what your objectives are. So we need to destroy the wooden barricade and enter the underground. So let's go back to the zoom. When an action comes, it says climb, just left click. The doctor climbs up. And then another action, push.
This looks like it could smash through that barrier. Maybe, can you give me a hand?
Sure.
1, 2, 3!
So Amy started pushing before the doctor got done counting.
Well, not exactly elegant, but it did the job.
It's dark down there. When I said I wanted to meet the Beatles, I meant the band, not the bugs.
Or you could stay up here and meet the Daleks, but they're more heavy metal.
Oh, Doctor, you're so funny. With your cool bow tie. Okay, let's play just a little bit more here. So, examine. Platform gate is locked. Nothing that a sonic screwdriver can't fix, though, I bet.
Be careful down here. You never know what you're going to find on the underground. Rats, dinosaurs, yetis.
So now the doctor says he should ask a question. He gives you questions to ask. I don't think it really matters which ones you pick. I mean, they keep popping up until everything gets asked.
How did you survive?
The Daleks defeated the army straight away, but the ordinary people fought for a while. That's what the Daleks said.
A couple of things like this where you ask questions.
There's you two.
There's the avoiding the Daleks, you know, hiding out from them. There's searching around to find pieces of inventory to put together machines. And then there's assembling the machines, which is a puzzle game where you're moving things through a maze and you can't touch the walls because they're electrified. And that's about it, I guess, for the game. Like I said, you should give it a try when it is eventually available here in the US. It's not bad, depending on the price, of course. And yes, I'm sure I'd like to quit. So that's it for this edition of the Omega Podcast. Check us out on our Facebook group or webpage. You can see at the bottom of the screen there, www.theomegapodcast.org. We also have a hotline now you can call. It's 1-507-24-OMEGA. Feel free to give us a call with any comments or questions, issues, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for watching, and we will talk to you next week when we review the next Doctor Who episode that we have on our list, which would be The Hungry Earth, I believe.